All right, what is up, everybody? Welcome into today's edition of In the Game. I am your host, Hustle, and as always, we're going to be diving into the market, but more specifically, this is going to be a quick hit show, and I just want to really harp on the fact that gaming is hotter than any narrative in the entire crypto space right now. Funding, which we'll show, is coming in still more in this industry than any other in crypto, and the success of projects that are launching and doing it the right way. I mean, the future in this industry specifically has the brightest future in all of crypto. We're going to talk about a new launch that has been absolutely crushing it on the charts and is already valuated higher than Axie Infinity, the king of Web3 gaming. So we'll talk about that as well as other projects that have had recent successes and just why gaming is going to be that niche that captures more audience and brings in more capital than any other sector. So let's go ahead and get in the game. And first and foremost, drop down, hit the like button, and subscribe to the channel for more every single day here on Banter and on In the Game. And a quick shout out to our sponsors here on In the Game. We have XCAD Network. XCAD Network, the ultimate watch to earn experience. You can actually watch Crypto Banter and earn at the same time. So link in the description down below for XCAD Network. We have Big Time, our newest sponsor here on the show. Big Time is the talk of the town, and we'll be talking about Big Time in this show. Multiplayer, action, RPG, open world. The graphics are top tier. Definitely check out Big Time in the link in the description. And last but not least, Amino Rewards, where we're 10 days away from the token generation event. You can actually earn free tokens by downloading the app in the description, guys. So let's dive into it. And we see a lot of stuff going down in the markets, right? We just take a look at the 24 hours and we see, Crown, which is photo finish, is doing super well. We have Dubs approaching $3, which we mentioned on the last show was a fantastic DCA opportunity. And then if you scroll down, you see Big Time. So Big Time, our sponsor here on the show, they just launched their token. And I mean, they are crushing it. They are up 248% on the week. And they have done $236 million in token volume over the last 24 hours. That is absolutely ridiculous number. And I really want to give you a big picture here. So obviously the fully diluted market cap is still under 50 million. So tangibly speaking, that could still grow like tremendously. But at the same time, if you look at this fully diluted market cap of $1.2 billion, it's actually already higher than Axie Infinity, which is, been the longtime king of Web3 gaming. And for the most part, has reigned supreme as the highest valuation on fully diluted market cap of any specific game in Web3. So what Big Time has done with this launch has been nothing short of honestly incredible. They've gotten listings on KuCoin. They've gotten listings on Coinbase. They're basically on every major exchange. The game is ticking at its faster and more rapid of momentum than there ever has been. If we just take a look here, we played some of these clips last show, but the graphics of this game just look incredible. And whenever I talk to other Web3 gaming creators and people who just are in the space, it reminds them of that World of Warcraft feel, but it also has top tier graphics. Whereas World of Warcraft, it's kind of grainy. It's not the best experience graphically. Well, Big Time takes that to the whole next level with their graphics and with their economy. Like, you earn loot and then you can go monetize your loot, and the token, you can earn the token inside the game. There's lots of utility so far baked in for the Big Time token. So this has been a masterclass in exactly how to launch, right? They did garner funding from some venture capital firms for the token, but they didn't let retail have any head start. There was no IDO. There was no pre-sale for the public. Like, when this thing went live, it was a fair launch at that point in time. Like, nobody had a head start. Some people got airdropped the tokens, which doesn't seem to have affected the chart. But man, this has been an incredible launch from 7 cents down here, 5 cents, up to currently 25 cents. So Big Time kudos, no pun intended, to Big Time, because they have definitely put on a clinic this week and shown you exactly how to bring a Web3 gaming token and a Web3 game to market. As right now, the preseason is live. So you can jump onto Big Time. You can try to get an access code, I believe is how the system works. And you can jump in. And I think in the link down below, you can get involved yourself if you want to check this out. But it's actually a testament, because if you look at the marketplace, it's not just the token that's doing well. This ethereal armory is valued at $6,950. This amplified hourglass is $500. This apprentice prototype leg is $54, $179, $320. These are the starting prices for these assets. And I've even seen some of the space, which kind of serves as, for lack of a better terms, land in this economy. The space has been selling for, I saw one sell for $6,000 the other day. So the assets inside this game are absolutely on fire. And the more impressive thing than all of this is the Twitch numbers. The Twitch numbers continue to grow. There's 6,000 followers for Big Time on Twitch, 1.4K viewers currently watching. And you can see there's so many people actually streaming, playing this game and having fun playing the game, but also having fun with their communities. And this game has the perfect format because you can earn loot and you're not buying the loot. But if it's something that's like 40, 50 bucks, you could just give it away to your community. Why? Because it's on chain. Web 2 gaming doesn't give you these types of liberties to be able to do that, right? Web 2, you earn something, you can't drop it to your chat because there's no peer-to-peer transfers. Rocket League just took away peer-to-peer asset trading. So Web 3 gaming is making more and more sense every single day that we move forward in this market. And I love what Captain Kicks said here. He's the founder of a couple gaming projects, Cyber Stadium, Crypto Raiders. Was funny seeing people on crypto Twitter a tweet about Coinbase listing a random token called Big Time. My brother, they are the biggest live MMO in Web3 gaming. They raised 21 million and did over $100 million in NFT sales since 2021. Please educate yourself on Web3 gaming. And I agree here, because if you don't get your head in the game, once again, no pun intended, you're going to miss out on a lot more of these opportunities over time. So the people who paid attention and the people who were able to get in here super early really made their hay. And it was crazy earlier this week on the show. This was at 11 cents at like a 500 million fully diluted. And it seemed like, oh, that's a pretty big valuation. And it's doubled since then. So shout out to anyone who had the conviction, got involved with this, or if you had the airdrop and you held these tokens, they have appreciated tremendously over this week. And I think it's crazy that this is already valuated higher than Axie Infinity. I mean, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you think about that, because Axie here has 13,000 active wallets over the last 24 hours, over the 30 days. If we can get this to load here. All right, sorry about that. The computer is having a little issue loading there, but I should be back. So let's see. Yeah, 70,000 active wallets over the last 30 days, guys. Like, I just don't, the valuation is crazy whenever you think about it, because I don't think there's 70,000 unique active wallets participating inside of Big Time. But, the valuation shows right now that, it's higher than Axie Infinity. Big Time is a better game than Axie Infinity, but this is a contention point because of the active user base, right? Very interesting topic here because, yeah, like the valuation is crazy and the FOMO, it's definitely kicking in. Like, we'll see where this goes in this market. And we've seen this happen recently, right? With Echelon Prime, which is the token for Parallel. If we look at the, not the 1 month, it's kind of, the momentum's kind of veering off, but they're still one of the reigning supreme games in Web3. And, whether or not Big Time is the next Axie Infinity, Parallel the next Axie Infinity, I mean, they've both shown that they have that potential. This one right now valuated at a $300 million market cap. And in this market, it went from $1.35 up to, at its highest, $4.56. So 3x plus on this token. And this is for Parallel trading card game. And there's been other successes. Miles shows here that gaming leads all consumer application funding in Q3. And despite the recent decline in funding, one sector is remaining strong, and that is gaming. So don't forget that crypto gaming is one of the biggest retail adoption verticals heading into the next cycle. The gaming funding here in the middle in Q3, I mean, shadows everything else. And we've even seen the NFT side, like ZTX was a free mint. It's now valued at over half an Ethereum. Sugartown by Zynga, free mint. It's a 0.2 ETH price. Block Games here. These guys have brought to market so many top tier games and products over time. It's a free mint. It's at a 0.06. So there are gains to be made in this market, whether it's tokens, whether it's NFTs. But aside from the gains, This little sample size in a bear market should show you that the Web3 gaming space is here to stay, and the Web3 gaming space is not going away anytime soon. You will be able to make the most explosive gains in this sector if you just stay involved in this space. I know it's so hard in these times. Bitcoin's going sideways or even trending lower. We see projects rug pulling. We see projects leaving the space. Their founders not participating. NFTs, 95% are worthless. But I can assure you, the games that we have right now with Big Time, Parallel, Shrapnel, Off the Grid, Dead Drop, there's so many others, Star Atlas, Illuvium. We will have 5, 10, 15 products over the next 12 to 18 months that people are actually playing on a daily basis, streaming to a user base like we see with Big Time. And then we're going to see that mass adoption kick in, because what is the easiest thing to understand in crypto? It's not liquidity pools. It's not the impermanent loss that those cause. It's not DEX tokens. It's not security, privacy, AI. It's none of that. It's gaming. People's kids play video games. You might play video games. I play video games. You can play them on your phone. You can play them on your PlayStation. Everyone understands the method of buying an asset in a game. We've all seen it. Your phone will pop up. $1.99. You double click and boom, you bought an asset inside of a game. But guess what? You can't trade that asset. Web3 gaming is going to give you that power to not only monetize your skills and the assets that you have or that you buy in the game, but it's also going to allow you to monetize time. I'll end it off with this. When I was a kid, seems like a long time ago, Call of Duty 4 was the game I fell in love with, okay? If I was able to sell my assets in that game, I would have made a killing, because I had every gold gun. I had everything you could ever imagine in my inventory. But the one thing, I looked at my time played. I had played so many hours, on days and days and days worth of time. More so than anything, I wish I could monetize the time I put into those games that I do love and enjoy. But at the end of the day, when you put the game down and you can no longer put time towards playing games, you would like to sell the things that are in your inventory. And guess what? Web3 gaming is that solution. So guys, I'm going to let my long-winded rant just settle with you. All in all, I am so stoked, because we're seeing successes like Big Time. We've seen the success of Axie Infinity, parallel trading card game, stuff like ZTX, Sugartown, block games. And this is just the small sample size. And this should be enough to give you the conviction, once we hit a bull market, that Web3 gaming is the place to be. So guys, leave your comments and thoughts down below. Like the video and subscribe. Download Big Time. Jump into Big Time in the description down below. Give this game a shot. I actually think it's one of the best games. It's fully playable right now. That's out on the entire blockchain. And I will say it one more time. 10 days from now, Amino Rewards is coming out with their TGE. You can get free tokens every single day using the app in the description. I use it on my phone every single day. It just tracks your fitness activity. You can earn tokens in the background, and it goes live here on October 24th, guys. So as always, I will see you guys on the next show. That will be on Monday. Play well, my friends.